Hey, what's up guys? This is Mr. Chris with Infotainment.com. We got another Ram here. This one's a 2500 2019 heavy duty, and we're gonna be putting a bed step on. We just did an install on a 1500, so you can go and check that video out. This install is a little bit different, so we wanted to make another video explaining the differences and just showing you the steps of getting this installed. All right, let's get into the install. All right, some tools you'll need for the install. A couple of impacts, a bigger one for the bigger bolts if you don't want to wrench on it, and a little one for the smaller bolts. And the sockets you're gonna need is a 15/16 and a 21 millimeter for the bigger bolt, and a 16, 15, and 13 millimeter socket, as well as a torque wrench. All right, so where you're gonna start is underneath on the driver's side rear of the bumper. You have 3 bolts in total that you're gonna be removing. These 2 aiming to the rear that is holding on your bumper, and then this larger bolt going through your frame. These 2, I believe, are 15 millimeter. And then this bolt here is a 15/16. When you pull these out, you will not reuse them, so you can discard those. The one going back in is, I believe it's a tiny bit longer, but it's a 21 millimeter. And then these 2 going back in are 16 millimeters. So different sizes coming out that are going back in there. All right, so we'll start with these, pull these out. Make sure you got your eye protection. All right, when you're pulling these out, you don't have to worry about anything falling. Nothing's gonna move or shift around on you. All right, now that those are out of the way, we can grab our bumper step. All right, so you'll hold it up there, line up the holes on the step. Get the 2 longer 16 millimeter bolts that are included. You can thread those in. And we'll keep everything hand tight for now until we have all the bolts in place, and we'll tighten it down and torque it to spec. All right, that larger bolt was removed out of the side so you can install a support bracket. And you kind of line it up to the back side of this step. There's a threaded hole right there, and you'll line that up, and that's where your 13 millimeter bolt will go. And this bolt already has thread locker pre-applied from the factory, so we'll just kind of hand screw that in. Now we can get this larger bolt and push that back into where it needs to go. All right, and from here, we can start tightening everything back up. This is where I'd like to have a little swivel. All right, now we'll come back and torque all of these to spec. I believe this is 100 foot-pounds or around there. This one's like 17 or 16. And these, I believe, are 50. But included with your kit is the instruction manual that'll reference all of these torque specs. So just follow the torque specs, torque these up, and you're good to go. All right, so this big bolt up here is actually 140 foot-pounds. So we got our torque wrench set. And these are in fact 50 and 16.6 foot-pounds. All right, there you have it guys. Your bumper step is installed. Super simple install, took us less than 10 minutes to do. For more installs like this, come back to Infotainment.com. Check us out on YouTube.